Apparently there are poles on both sides. Can you help me?
The magic of Christmas is all around us, and we're feeling the excitement building every day. We've been pushing hard to get everything ready, and today is no different. Let's dive into today's projects and keep moving towards the big day.
スイートの診断が正しかったかを確認するためにテストをしたいのです。ですから、シングルを2つ取り付けてテストを行い、それが本当に問題だったかどうかを確認します。それから今夜だけは
I speak Japanese now. Cool thing, now our videos are dubbed, so you can choose which language you want to watch it. That's easier for you to understand. It is a bit funny because of course it's not our voices, but I think it might be very helpful for you guys that don't enjoy reading the subtitles so much. So I'm happy we have these now.
Good morning, everyone. If you've been watching us from the 1st of December, you know we've been posting an episode every single day, and we're going to keep doing so until Christmas. Today is going to be a special day, and P doesn't know yet, but I was just talking with the owner of the marina and the welder, but we got the green light to go into the river and start working on the davit system, and then we can also get loads of work done. So I'm going to go up now and tell her that good news, and then there'll be so much good stuff coming the next few days now. This is what we've been waiting for in this bay and the bay north of here. We've just been moving around waiting for the guy to say, you can come into the river now. So we're allowed to go into the river. I just got the green light. Finally, we've been very excited to get this boat finished, and then we are going to head up and meet our family, spend Christmas there with the carpenters. That's the main objective of this journey, is to have all the guys over that helped us in the shipyard for a Christmas lunch.
But for that, we need this davit to be ready so we can sail up north with the dinghy actually hanging like it should.
Sailing. The sails are still with the sailmaker. Will they be there in time? That's not something we
also
can decide.
need the sails to be ready in less than 9 days. Okay, we have a lot of things to do, but this green light just is unlocking many things.
Steps. And Jonathan is with us. You know, he's been helping us out for yesterday and maybe today a little bit, because his car is parked here, and when we go to the river he won't be able to get to his car, and he's got work to do. So let's try and get something done at least today.
And then we have to go.
We've got about 30 minutes to an hour before we're leaving, and he's going to tackle this last job. Sanding the epoxy resin off that I added yesterday, and then we'll put a coat of varnish on. A couple coats of varnish, because this is end grain, and if that takes too much sun, it's just going to start cracking. Yeah. So let's get cracking. How insane is it having Jonathan on board? He was an amazing help in the beginning, but also now with these cleats. This is just something that's absolutely necessary to go up the mast to fasten anything onto. There's going to be way more cleats made all around the boat, as you might know, and belaying pins, because fastening stuff on boats is key. But unfortunately now, I think I might even have to shorten the anchor chain 5 meters, because we are literally on top of that mooring buoy. We anchored here initially because we had a south wind that was throwing us the completely opposite direction. Now we've got a north wind, and yeah, we didn't plan on staying here so long, but now we can go into the river. We're leaving.
If everything goes according to plan, this is the last time we have to do this, because from the next destination onwards, we're gonna have a davit to lift our dinghy with engine and everything.
For your toes and chin.
We've been waiting for this moment since the 1st of December. We really thought that our first day of works on the boat would be already going to this marina to start working on our davits. It took way longer than we thought, but the day finally arrived, and I'm so excited we're finally going.
Short trip, let me see, 7.8 miles, and we are leaving these boys behind, and that's one of the main reasons why we kind of had to rush, because I didn't want them to end up under our boat. Hopefully one of the last times we're gonna have to drag the dinghy behind. So excited about this. Let's see if we can find any fellow schooners or friends on sailboats. Yeah, for me.
For us.
Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Capitão Gentil. He's sailing. I wish I was sailing. Let's get these sails up again. What are we going to do about the mainsail? That's the question. Shorten it with furling system, remove the furling system and put the rings in. So many possibilities. Let's go and say hi to him. It is him, isn't it? With the kayak next to it.
In case you're not understanding our excitement, that boat over there is our friend from day 3, if I'm not mistaken. They gave us an autograph for the book, so now we're gonna say a little hi to him. It's always nice meeting people when you're anchored somewhere, but then when you re-meet them and they're sailing, it's even nicer. Bom passeio! Was that fun or was that fun?
That was funny. I think if we had the sails up, we would win. Well, we wouldn't catch up in that short distance. Nice guy. Did anyone tell you? Did MP tell you that he crossed the ocean in a boat? That came looking almost the same as Yabá.
In 93, the year we were
In
born.
93, yeah. We were born in 93. And he was just casually crossing in a schooner just like this with way less equipment. Imagine, in 93, crossing a boat like this. Impressive. I say we do it as well.
We are approaching our destination. It's a river we've never been to, so it's always a bit tricky, but
It's a river we can't even see. I think it's like
tiny.
platform 2 3/4 or Narnia. Like once you get past a certain point, it appears.
Well,
We're following out the map, and it's just not on the horizon.
I'll try to find it.
And also, this dinghy is such a pain. Like we might get stuck, we might have to reverse, and we've got a dinghy behind us. So
We really needed that bit, but that's why we are
and then
heading
MP's
towards
on backup. I
Narnia.
might yell the dinghy, and then that means I'm going to go into reverse, and MP and has to loosen 2 lines because we have a spare line and bring it next to the boat. In a little bit.
Yes, that's vento sul.
Oh my god, this is the entrance of the channel. These things, we have to follow them. Keep telling me, go right, go left, okay? I can't see much.
Go left a bit. Ben was just on the phone with a guy from the marina and he just said that there are poles on both sides, so we have to go in between the poles. I don't think we've ever done anything creepier than this.
Dredger over there and a dinghy, oh my god.
Pode ir aí, ó, no meio dos pau aí, ó.
No meio deles!
Tem lá, aqui, ó, nesse meio aí, ó, mais pro lado verde.
Mais pra lá, beleza? Obrigada! The zodiac said to go between the poles but more to the green side, so go a bit more left.
I can't see green, so just tell me left or right. Remember, if we hit ground, you're gonna go flying, okay? Dinghy's overtaking us. That is really, really bad. Just survive this last little straight bit. Come on, little dinghy. The last thing we want now is to lose the dinghy, you know? There's a meter between our boat and each of the holes that we're following. My god, that was a piece of wood.
You are doing super well, that's it. Between the poles. Very good.
Waves are breaking right next to me on the sand.
Tiny bit more to the left.
Look how close, both sides are like this. In moments like these, you hope that all the steering system that you installed yourself really works, you know? Don't let me down now.
We are about to cross the last poles, then we're in the river.
Last pole, then we're in the river, then we follow Navionics. We're like on land on Navionics. That's how crazy this is. 2.2 meters depth here.
I slow down a bit.
Okay, those were the last poles. We made it to the river. Oh my gosh. That's all I can say right now. Note to self, let's not leave this river when it's dark. We have to do it at daylight. I know you're really focused, but take 1 second to enjoy the beauty of the river. I'm finding it so beautiful.
Enjoy the what?
The beauty of this river, the amount of birds and the plants and all that. Isn't it nice?
Mary.
entering the river was dodgy, but mooring was just as creepy. But we made it. Time to... Nice. We made it.
We have made it into the river. We are now moored onto the pier over here. Let me show you. The only problem is it's low tide, so we're still quite far away. That's our depth sounder in the mud. I don't know if I was overreacting, but that we had literally a meter on each side of the boat between the poles which were guiding the canal. The wind coming from starboard and the waves pushing the dinghy forwards, and it was overtaking us, so I was just so afraid that the dinghy would end up under the platform and break. Talked to the owner, Rogério, super nice guy, super nice marina to be in, pleasant, if you see what I mean, very relaxed and pleasant. All we need to do now really to leave is wait for the welder to come and take the measurements, weld the structure in his shop, come here, install it, we can hoist up the dinghy hopefully and leave.
Okay, let's walk the plank.
Doido pra pegar uma areia e fazer buraco. Morre não.
Não, não.
Strange feeling being at the dock again. We have to fill up water because we've done so many tests with the shower that we're kind of empty, so we're just going to fill up. Until we leave, we can have as long showers as we want because we've got water right here. What a luxury. But yeah, today we're just going to spend the day to empty out the boat. We've got loads of stuff on the boat that we needed kind of a dock for to empty. Also, we're going to load up the boat with some big stuff like plywood. Hopefully tomorrow morning, but it's just today. We're gonna go to bed feeling relieved. We're here, the water, the boiler is on right now. It's gonna be good. We've got 2 spring lines because we're kind of far away from the pier and our bowsprit's nearly touching the backstay of the boat in front of us. So hopefully when we loosen from the mud, the stern will get pushed out with the wind and then the bowsprit will kind of move away from his boat. That's the theory. Now let's really hope we don't hurt his boat at all. Quite cool that while we're here we can practice. We're on a crossing on a very long tack. Because let me hold the boat, or let me hold the camera straight. That's the camera straight. And these lines just let the boat lean over completely to starboard side. So a crooked night it's going to be, or a leaning night it's going to be. But like I said, good for practicing a crossing. Also, if you're not leaning, you're not sitting on the dry, you're not a real schooner. I've had a funny idea. What if tomorrow you just go like knees deep into the mud? When we get a brush, we can already clean the waterline, so we don't have to do it swimming when we're floating later on. I am sailing. I am sailing.
We're gonna take this afternoon to just focus on organizing the boat as we are now in this pier and making everything ready, because from tomorrow we're gonna receive the plywood that we are expecting and we can really start working on many cool projects, including our galley that I'm looking at right now. So I think today will be important if we get ready for that tomorrow, and I hope that the navigation from where we were to here was already interesting enough for a daily episode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow with more exciting projects coming.